White sandy beaches, crystal clear water, esteemed investors. At this moment, this location is considered one of the most promising spots for investment. Friends, just look at this gorgeous atmosphere, all the flowers and the amazing sea on the new Fahid Island in Abu Dhabi. Yes, it really is a paradise, and you can be among the very first to experience it. This is an absolutely brand new location that hardly anyone knows about yet. This island is called Fahid, developed by the state developer Aldar. Today, esteemed investors, I will try to convey to you the entire atmosphere of such a luxurious place. Yes, friends, I arrived very quickly after the developer announced this absolutely new island. Look, friends, what exclusive footage we have. And just for you, I managed to capture all this information. The sales launch is coming up very soon. And if you've really been thinking about a great investment, watch this video until the end, and you'll understand why it's worth investing in this location. This could be one of the best decisions of your life. So friends, we're going to take a walk through this beach club now. This is the first beach club that has opened on Fahid Island. Here it is, and I will show it to you now. I'll also show you the water, how clear it is here. Look how beautiful it is. What white sandy beach. Please pay attention. Just look at the white powdery sand. The tide has just gone out here. See that? Now we're going to approach the water. This is the most exclusive shot, friends, that you won't find anywhere else. Look at how great the water is. Just crystal clear water. Further ahead, you can see the sandbank. And over there in the distance, you can spot the birch trees and the mangrove forests. On this part, friends, there will be many residential buildings, and on the other side, we will have villas. This is such a cool location. Let's take a walk through the new beach club. It opened 2 months ago. Look, this is the first beach club that opened on Fahid Island. Look how atmospheric it is. Such beautiful umbrellas. There are cafes in the charming, inviting and unique style of Sehasas over there. It's called the delightful and renowned establishment Barbosa. Over there we have a volleyball court. Tennis was played. Look how great it is. Yes, friends, I arrived very quickly after the developer announced a brand new island called Fahid in Abu Dhabi. And right now, I'm showing you this so you have a clear understanding of where we can go. This is the first coastline. This is a completely new island located between Yas Island and Saadiyat Island. This is a really cool location. Look, yes, well, just like this. You just can't imagine how fresh the air is here, the purest sea air. And such an investment, friends, will become one of the best investments of your life. You just can't imagine how fresh the air is here, the purest sea air. And such an investment, friends, become one of the best investments of your life. Because this is the first phase of construction, and they will always be the cheapest and most attractive in terms of resale, as each subsequent phase will get more and more expensive. On this island, apartments will be sold and most likely townhouses, though there's no exact information yet. Villas will definitely be available. Look over here. In this area, we will be selling residences. On the second part, across the road, there will be villas for sale. And on top of that, there will be huge interchanges built, along with shopping and entertainment centers, cafes, restaurants, and nice waterfronts. But this is another fully fledged island in Abu Dhabi. Introduce yourself. Yas Island is almost fully developed. Right now, real estate prices are rising very well there every year. Saadiyat Island. You probably know that this is one of the best islands in the Middle East. This is the best coastline with crystal turquoise water. Now I'll show you some footage. Accordingly, real estate there is already very expensive. In my opinion, real estate on Saadiyat Island is already very overpriced. But in general, The trophy lots that are located on the island of Saadiyat itself, literally 2 or 3 minutes walk to the sea, yes, they will of course also grow well, despite the fact that they are not cheap now. But nevertheless, we are now in the very early stages on Fahid Island, where real estate will start very, very profitably for us. These will be the lowest prices, my friends. And I repeat, and I must emphasize, carefully and thoroughly think about this particular investment. It will undoubtedly be a really great, potentially incredibly valuable and rewarding opportunity. You see, there's absolutely no one here yet. Here we are. It's just that everything here is just starting to take off. You see, there was a tennis court and a volleyball court. Here we have the entrance to the beach club, and here we have the path leading to the developer. Yes, of course. Awesome atmosphere. You see the turquoise water. Now let's try to capture some exclusive footage for you. Maybe the model has already appeared, and let's try make our way into the office. Look friends, what exclusive footage we have. And I managed to capture this just for you. There's no such information anywhere else. Look, we were roughly over there, and now we were walking around here. On that side, we will have villas. Here on this side, yes, where we were near the beach club, all the residences will be built. Look, there will be mansion villas here. Check this out. These are super exclusive trophy properties that will soon be available for sale. Look at the gorgeous houses that will have direct access to the beach. Just look at what a great investment location this is going to be. Right now, driving around the island, look how big it is. So it turns out that from the water to the road is about 300, 600 meters. Here is such a huge area. And look at the large area behind us. And here there will be complete residences. Here we have access to the sea, and across the road there's also a huge area. There will be villas there. There will be communities made up of villas. Most likely there will be townhouses as well, but there's no exact information yet. Here it is. Here's some exclusive information, dear friends. This is how we drive and work. Let me tell you a bit more about the location. So on the left side, which is closer to Dubai, we have Yas Island. On Yas Island, imagine, there are a lot of world-class entertainment options. From this location where I am, you can reach Yas Island in just 8 minutes. Can you imagine? You get SeaWorld is the largest and biggest aquarium in the world. The largest water park in the Middle East, which was recently opened. Ferrari World is the fastest racetrack in the world. There's also the largest themed indoor park called Warner Brothers. We also have Formula One on Yas Island. This is the Grand Prix when the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix takes place. Can you imagine a studio costs $4,000, maybe even $5,000 a month? And there's nowhere to move in because everything is constantly being sold out, booked and so on. Yas Island also has a tech arena where UFC fights take place, where Conor McGregor fought with Magomedov. Famous artists like Jennifer Lopez, Chris Brown, 50 Cent, can you imagine? Sting also performed there. All of this is nearby, close to your location. And in the other direction, closer to the sea, the open sea, there is Saadiyat Island. Saadiyat Island is the jewel of the Middle East, home to the Louvre Museum, which is already operational. The Guggenheim Museum is also under construction, and the Sheikh Zayed Museum is being completed. It's a very, very beautiful design. Just take a look. There's also the Tim Lap Museum on Saadiyat Island. It's a really cool museum. This is the future, friends. And plus, there's a historical museum. Can you imagine? You also have a location with all the museums just 8-10 minutes away. And all of this is located between 2 strategic points. Fahid Island will be your future, dear friends. And this is the most reliable and guaranteed investment. We gather as much information as possible to stay informed. I always go to the locations myself to really feel the place firsthand, and then I do a comparative analysis. After that, I offer it to you, dear investor friends, and then make a comparative analysis, and then I will offer it to you, dear investor friends, exclusively. Now I'm going to show you this island of Fahid, where we're heading right now. Right here, and this bridge leads to the island of Ramkan. There will also be apartments and villas for sale here. The villas are already on sale. Now I'm going to show you this bridge and how it's being built. It's almost ready. I also have real estate here. Write or call if you're interested. We'll also be selecting options. And here is such a cool area. The master developer, the fully state-owned developer Aldar, will be here. The developer Aldar is the second largest in the world. Friends, just think about it. The second largest developer in the world after the Chinese developer. It's a whole ecosystem that helps you. Aldar offers a mortgage. You can mortgage the final 50% with Aldar. If our payment plan is 50% during construction and 50% upon receiving the keys, you can take that second 50% as a mortgage from the developer Aldar. Right now the interest rate is about 4.9% per year. You can take out a mortgage for 25 years. Imagine, it's like a safety net. It's support from the developer. Yes, the developer Aldar has always treated its clients wisely and with quality. I also want to point out that when buying real estate in the UAE, there are additional fees which include the government fee. Look, in Dubai it's 4% and in Ras Al Khaimah it's also 4%. A very important point, in Abu Dhabi it's 2%, so you're already saving 2% off the cost of the apartment when you buy, and that's a significant point. Also, a very important point, dear friends and investors, when you buy real estate or a house in a community, you need to look at who the management company is. So you need to have a management company that sold you the property. The developer Aldar is just that. He always fully supports all the infrastructure that he built. Sometimes there are some malfunctions, but everything is fixed very, very quickly. Right now, in the United Arab Emirates, there are many developers who build communities or projects and then hand them over to other third-party companies for management. They hire contractors who manage the properties and fix any issues, but they don't always do it very well. And when something happens, you can't find out who did it and who will fix it. This is a very important point. And when something happens, you can't find out who did it and who will fix it. This is a very important point. Also, pay attention to all of this. This is a very important point. Also, pay attention to all of this. Well, dear investors, I have tried to convey the atmosphere of our island. Once again, I repeat, if you are really thinking about a great investment, just write to me. You can find my contact information below in the description, and I'll get in touch with you and guide you on how to smartly and profitably book apartments, townhouses, or villas here. Thank you, friends, for watching.